Hi, welcome back. I'm Libby McLaren.
I'm Celia Ramsey.
Okay, we're about to teach you a new song called Dona Nobis Pacem. However, if you've landed on this video, welcome, we're glad you're here. And if you're new to round singing, we'd like to highly recommend that you go back to our lesson 1 video. It teaches you a lot about round singing. We run through Ah Poor Bird, which is a nice round, and it lets you understand the system that we use. So we encourage you to go back to lesson 1 if you're new to round singing. The reason I bring this up is because Dona Nobis Pacem is a wonderful round and it's a little bit complicated.
It's complicated because it's basically 3 distinct parts, 3 sections. And you could even argue that it was more of a choral piece and that the 3 sections would stack up just kind of like having a little 3-part choir. But it's still a round. It's written as a round. And what that means is that you sing section 1, section 2, section 3 in a linear way, just as if it was a short round, like you would find with Ah Poor Bird in lesson 1. And basically you sing these sections, and then you come back to the beginning, you loop back to the very beginning and you sing it again, and you go around, back and forth like that, around and around, which is maybe why they call it a round, I think. So you may notice that there are just 2 of us, and yet I've told you that it's a 3-section piece, right? So we're going to use Celia's device. This is Celia number 1. I'm Celia number 2, and Libby will be the 3rd part, the 3rd section, and you'll get to hear us all together this way, because otherwise we would have a little problem with, I'm going to make sure that this is pointing toward my microphone. We'd have a little problem filling in that 3rd voice. It's kind of hard to do that. Aliens maybe could do that. Here we go.
Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem.
Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem.
Dona Nobis
Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem.
Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem.
So that's the whole round, one full time through with 3 voices effectively. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break this down into some bite-sized chunks so that you can learn the entire song. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to sing in a section, and we're going to repeat each one of them 3 times, add another piece, sing it 3 times, and put them together so you have each section fully under your belt and a way to come back and practice it. And you can loop these as much as you need to. And
I'm going to conduct you by giving you approximate pitch locations, highs and lows. And I think it'll help. I'll do this through all of this instruction that we're about to do here.
so here we go. This is the first section, and this is the first bite or chunk of the first section. And it goes like this. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. We're going to do that again now. Ready? Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. One more time. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Great, so that's that. Now here's the second bite of the first section. Dona Nobis Pacem. Again. Dona Nobis Pacem. One more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. So now if we put those 2 pieces together, here's how that sounds. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. That's all of section 1. We're going to do it 2 more times. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem, Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. That's all of section 1. Those are those sections, that's all of those pieces put together to make one section. Okay, so now we're going to work on the second section, which is a higher voice. Dona Nobis Pacem. Okay, here we go again, second time. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. Okay, now here's the second half of that second section. Dona Nobis Pacem. Again, it's kind of a lovely cascade. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. So now here is the second section all together, the higher voice. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Again. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. Now that I've had a drink of water, we're going to do the third section. And it's the lower voice of the 3. And it goes like this. Dona Nobis Pacem. That's the first chunk. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. Great. Here's the second chunk of the final section. Dona Nobis Pacem. That's kind of fun, isn't it? It goes like this again. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. And if you put the 2 pieces together, it sounds like this. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. Again. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem. 1 more time. Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem.
Great, great.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to sing together the entire thing all the way through I think we're going to do it twice. Is that right?
Let's do it twice.
Let's do it twice. So you get the whole loopy thing. You get to loop it twice through. And we'll sing in unison. So you're following the linear piece just along with us.
All 3 sections. First section goes into the second, goes into the third, come right back to the first, to the second, to the third, and we'll stop there. We'll do it 2 times through.
Exactly.
Unison. Oh boy.
Easy peasy.
Easy
So just
peasy.
sing exactly what we're singing and sing with us.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis 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 pacem.
Again.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis 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 pacem. Okay, now we're going to do this one more time, and here's what we're going to do. Celia will start on part 1. Then she'll move to part 2, and I will come in on part 1.
The staggered entrance.
We love a staggered entrance. Then Celia goes to part 3, I go to part 2, and you start on part 1. Then I'll go to part 3, you'll go to part 2, Celia comes back to part 1. Let's do this twice. Let's do it twice through.
Gives you good practice.
And so, in the tradition of round singing, the person who holds the last part gets joined by each next part. So Celia will sing the last part first, because she'll get there first, and then I will join her, and the 2 of us will be there, and then we'll sing it one more time together. But in fact, this will be you joining us. So please be brave and go for this. And it's a little tricky, but trust yourself. You've learned well. You can do this. Let's try this.
Let's do it. And also remember, you can keep practicing. No problem. That's a good thing about video. So here we go. I'll start. Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis 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 pacem. Pacem, Dona Nobis Pacem.
Great! Doesn't that
Great.
sound nice with those
Yeah.
three voices overlapping like that? And you are now singing with us.
It's great.
By the way, Dona Nobis Pacem means bring us peace or give us peace. Very simple and fabulous sentiment. Anyway,
Thank you. See you in a different video, and we hope you enjoyed this one. See you again.
bye.